It's Champagne Wishes with Abby and Martha as they'll dive into their lives, relationships, current events, and host guests from time to time to talk with and to learn from, and to build a stronger connection with their community. They'll be stripping away the pretty filters and will be bringing you everyday realness along the way. And here they are, Abby and Martha.
Okay, so wow, Martha.
Wow.
Field trip number 2.
I'm so excited. Clinky. We are at Nicky's, and we are so excited to be here.
We are supporting our number one favorite,
pizza joint
in Kansas City.
We've had a lot of milestones here.
Oh my God. So many things have happened at Nicky's.
And their pizza is like really good.
It is really good. They came out with this new pizza. It's called lasagna pizza. Oh my
so
God.
Good.
It's so good. Okay, so do you remember the first time you ever had Nicky's?
So when the kids were really little, when I was pregnant, I moved up here, and it would be Nicky's Friday night. So we'd get it to go, and we'd play in the driveway with the little kids and hang out. So that was like for a good year. And then now we're like, we're sneaking away. Mom and Dad are going to come up here now that they're older. But we love it.
Because it can be like date night and it can be family night, and we take advantage of both. And it can be business connection.
This is such a part of the Northland. Like if it's like meet me at Nicky's, it's like it feels like home here. We know the bartenders, we know the owners, the waitresses and waiters. It's great here. So feels like home.
We when we moved here from Overland Park, it was a brutal move, which a lot of them are. We know. But we had gone and had just the most awful 10-hour experience of a move. And we were starving, absolutely starving in our new house. And we Googled pizza near us, and Nicky's popped up, and they delivered. And that first slice of pizza, we knew we were home. We were like, thank God. There's actually a really good pizza joint close to our house.
Yes.
And I don't know how long it took us in between that delivery
Abby.
and then coming up here. Thank you so much. When we came up here, Joe and I were like, oh my God, we have our own Cheers bar.
I know, it's Cheers.
Everybody knows your name.
Everybody knows your name.
They do.
It really does make you feel good. And so we, in this exact booth, we have memory of the Chiefs game, the NFC.
I think it was the AFC Championship.
AFC, I'm so bad.
I don't know. And for that to come out of my mouth.
I know.
Can I get a hello? I don't
Abby
even know
does,
sports.
and she corrected me. That's crazy.
I did.
So,
for
but
the record.
the game, I don't care what conference, whatever. All I know is this game was won by the Chiefs. We were sitting in this booth to go to the Super Bowl. We were literally won this game
the first time. Yes.
And so, then we cried.
Mark cried manly tears.
No, he did. He was so happy.
So we were up here. That game was won. And then, let's see.
We tried to recreate it, though.
Oh, yeah. We always stop off here, though. Like, if we have a date night, we're always going to have a nightcap here right before we get home.
Sorry, they have Camus now. You should come up here sometime and check out their wine list because they have totally beefed it up.
Gosh.
Carrie has done an amazing job.
She's done a phenomenal job. I walked in and I saw all the wine bottles and they had decoy on the wall. That's my jam.
It is.
It's my jam. How did they know?
How did they know?
The meatballs?
Meatballs. Oh my gosh.
We will order the meatballs just to take back to the house with our spaghetti because I don't want to make the meatballs. They're so good.
That's so smart. And I do that too. I get the meatballs and sauce and then I'll just do my own.
Yeah. Well, I guess so. Circle back around. Why are we here? We are supporting our local businesses that we love.
Yep.
We could not live without this restaurant.
No.
And so many other restaurants in Kansas City.
And it's a stone's throw from our house. So if we really had to, we could walk home. I always think to myself, I'm like, if I really had to, I could walk home. I could do it.
But then there's Uber and there's also Luber. Yeah.
Yes, we could have Luber get us. Yes. Yeah. But I do. I love it here. And it's a lot of fun. And they've really expanded. It's awesome.
Well, you got to have that place. I feel like if you are living in a city and you have to have that place where I don't want to cook tonight, I just can't do it. Where am I going to go? And besides like your chain restaurants, it is homemade. Like the food here is made with love.
Yes.
It's close and it's just an integral part of our lives. The kids come up here and run around like they own the place.
Yep.
And then we can come here and have date nights. So it's just perfect. It's perfect.
So fun.
We will find some other places that we want to highlight with our podcast. throughout different episodes where, you know, they hold a special place in our heart, but we couldn't start that series and not start here.
Yes.
Yeah.
Nickys, we love you. Yep.
We do.
It's the best place ever.
the best.
Clinky, clinky. Yes.
Clinky, clinky. And can I also say that my daughter's first real job is here?
I know. And she just turned 18, so she's starting to serve.
Yes.
Yes.
When she turned 18 2 days ago, and the first thing she did when she woke up was go right to the place where you get your liquor license.
Yeah, that's what Joe was saying. That's so cool.
That was the first thing on her list.
Yep.
And
So she got that to where she can
for it.
serve, and it's really fun. Yep.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. Well, where are some other places that you think we should hit up?
For date night or for?
Well, maybe for our podcast series. Obviously, you know, I don't know if Capital Grill will let us in.
I know Capital Girl will be like, get out of here, get out of here. So another fan favorite of ours, if we're saying, is right next door is Uppercut, and I would love to talk to Mariah about, you know, going up to one of her farms. She's got a farm in Kearney and a farm in Richmond, I believe, and it would be really neat to take a field trip up there. Uppercut's another one that once I experienced their
customer service,
their beef, I'm like, you don't have to do anything to their akushi meat. I mean, it's like akugu. I know I never say it
and
right.
For anyone that doesn't know, Uppercut is a butcher shop.
Yes. Oh, I'm sorry.
No, you're good.
Just got a little ahead of myself.
No, it's
yes.
good.
So after you have anything from there, you're just like, I can't go back. Like it's so great. And Mariah and her staff are so nice. And so those two places for me, like, anchored me here to where I was like, okay, I can do this. Because we both moved from down south. And I'm like, what is this up here? A bunch of chain restaurants. You know, what anchors you here? And it's like, I walk into Uppercut and they're like, hi, Martha, how are you? Good to see you.
Can we just say that it's owned by a woman?
Yeah.
How many butchers do you know
that are women?
Women.
Not many.
Oh my God, I love it. I absolutely love it. And I found that out after the fact. And now I've become friends with Mariah.
I love her, and she has done to scale her business is so
cool.
I'm so proud of her and so amazed by what she's done. She flies in fresh.
Products.
Oh my gosh, different products.
Yes.
She flies in fresh fish from Hawaii, from the coast.
Right.
Scallops, shrimp, crab legs, like lobster. I'm like, what the heck? So incredible. It's for us to have this up here. There's nothing out in Overland Park or the areas that would say like, oh, that's a really nice area, which it is, but they don't have a meat market like Uppercut.
They don't.
And they're a little envious of it, let me just tell you.
And can I tell you, she's having a VIP farm to table experience.
Invite only.
At her farm.
Yes.
Invite only. And I'm going to be out of town.
And she's so sad about it, you guys. It's really, let's just take a minute of silence.
I can't get on social media.
I'm not even going to tell you the menu. She's like, I don't even want to know.
I don't want to know. Like, I'll be at a beach and I will still be jealous that I'm not at that damn dinner.
I know.
They're
really
doing
sad
for adults.
Yeah, it's an adult only event. But
so yeah, we're going to hit up Mariah and be like, hey,
can we do a little?
Yeah, we're going to come out to the farm and tape a podcast. She doesn't know this yet, but
no, she doesn't. We're just totally making this up in our head.
No to us?
No. She reserves the right to say no, but we just really hope she doesn't.
No. Yeah, no. I mean, it's a no-brainer. Win-win for everybody.
Win-win. No,
win-win for
everybody.
So we'll do, that's on the plans. And then if anyone's listening to our podcast that owns a business that would like to have us highlight that business, we are totally open for a good DM.
Another good friend of ours owns Fun Run. Maybe we ask them to do an on location, with bring the kids.
Ooh, they would love that.
Yeah, and that's locally owned. Good friends of ours.
They also own a party bus. Ooh, a mobile podcast. Oh, that sounds like fun.
We could do a pub crawl on the
podcast.
Pub crawl.
Danger.
Danger,
By
everybody.
the end of that, we might not have it together.
Well, who cares?
It is what it is.
It is what it is.
Clinky, clinky.
Clinky, clinky. We're doing that a lot here.
Yep.
But so today we are going to give away a $50 gift card to Nickys. So if you guys will like and share our podcast post when we actually release this podcast, then you will be entered in to win this gift card. Yeah. Wouldn't that be fun?
I think it'd be so much fun.
Okay.
It's great. This place, I can tell you, I have laughed harder than I've ever laughed before. I know I've cried at some point.
You've signed a real estate contract here.
I did. We have clients under contract right now. They were up here from Joplin. We had limited time. We had to write a contract. I'm like, well, are you hungry? And they're like, we're starving. I'm like, cool, pizza and contract.
I love you, Abby. That's so cool. You guys eat your pizza. I'm going to write the contract, and then we're going to sign it, and it's done.
And can I tell you that the contract was accepted?
Yeah.
Yep.
I love it. I love it. And they're moving into our neighborhood. So
Yeah,
very
that'll
exciting.
be fun. That'll be fun.
Yep.
Yep.
So what else?
Well, I know a lot of times all of our sports clubs will come here. So I always see the high school having fundraisers where they'll come, and Nick is such a gracious owner. He'll contribute some of the proceeds to whatever cause is happening. What a great guy.
Yes,
he's a winner.
He is. Thank you, Nick, for letting us do this
thank you,
here.
Nick.
We really appreciate
It
it.
is a little bit. We are taking up some real estate here.
We really
within
are.
The restaurant.
We are.
And Thursdays is one of their big days. And I know, like, a lot of times Thursdays are when, like, city council members will come here. And other
Yes,
business
so it's the third
developers.
Thursday. Yeah,
Third
so
Thursday.
yep, third Thursday. Heather Hall has come up here. With COVID, things have changed, but she used to host a happy hour here to kind of like ask,
A
you know,
meet and greet.
hey, meet and greet, ask me
Yeah.
questions. We love Heather Hall, and also I've done a lot of planning and dreaming of developments that we're a
Yeah.
part of in the Northland.
Let's talk
here
about that a
in-
little bit.
Yeah.
We haven't really talked about
We
that.
haven't.
We should talk
haven't.
about it.
Mhm.
What development are you a part of, Martha?
Creekside is in the backyard here of Nicky's. So if you go back behind Amber Lakes, there's a new development called Creekside, and we are so excited about it. It's got beautiful lots that back to trees and creek, and the amenities are amazing.
You feel like you're out in
and
the middle of nowhere,
Yes, but you have
you're a
neighbors.
stone's throw from.
You could ride your golf cart up here to
You
Nicky's.
could. You could. That'd be
Yep.
cool.
Yep.
And there aren't a bunch of like new developments going on in the Northland, especially not Premier. You got some really good builders back in there that
Yep.
you know you got some.
Yep.
It's gonna
yep.
be cool.
It's going to be really awesome. And
Yeah.
so that, yeah, I can't wait to welcome those new homeowners and let them
And then bring them to Nicky's and be like, guess what? We developed your lots here.
literally on a scratch pad here. Yes. So a lot of meetings happen here. This is just a really great place for people to come, and for me specifically, banking relationships that I have, development relationships, clients, just
And then I think I met I met my gynecologist here. We were sitting at Joe and I were sitting at the bar, and you know, you just strike up a conversation with someone, and you're like, yeah, this is what I do, that's what I do, and she shared with me what she did, and I'm like, oh my gosh, I really need a new OB because I wasn't happy with my last one, and yeah, I met my
hey,
OB
you know
here.
what? It comes full circle around here.
It does. It really is.
And now your baby works here.
Oh my God, circle of life.
Yep.
No,
Circle all around.
Savannah.
Yep. La la beach,
Panama.
baba. Like hold the baby up.
Yep.
Hold Simba.
You guys are seeing Lion
Simba.
King right now as
Yep.
you're listening to
We
this,
are.
right?
Yeah.
Yep.
mhm.
I hope you see Simba in our hands.
If not, visual. Yeah. Yep. So anyway,
Well, I love too that we have a wine group that we started a couple of years ago, and it's for women. But I mean, if any guy ever wanted to come, they could. But
totally welcoming that.
every third Thursday, we get together. At least we try to. COVID kind of put a wrench in the whole situation, but we will go to a different restaurant. We'll go to a winery. We'll just do a different experience every third Thursday, and it kind of came out of that a conversation I was having with a friend about my grandma had the Pythian sisters. She had Bridge Club,
The Red
she had
Hat Club or
bowling.
whatever that
Yeah,
was.
The Red
Like,
Hat
yes.
Club. Like our mothers and grandmothers had those things, and we don't. I don't know how to
don't.
play bridge.
I would love to know. Is it fun?
I don't know.
I don't-
I think it's really complicated.
Okay.
But
I don't
the
wanna
point
think that
being,
hard.
like, I think our generation is that first generation that's really losing that sense of community through having a scheduled event among people that you know and meeting new people. So we created this wine group, and
It was your brainchild. I
was
came
my
along.
brainchild.
It was.
yeah,
It was.
but you know, it's grown also because you joined it.
Well, thank you.
And we get together, and the ladies are going to join us later tonight.
I know. We're so
I
excited.
know, and it's like the first one we've had in a while.
And to touch
So-
on that, Abby, I totally agree with you. Like, I think as life gets busier, we have these phones, which we love and hate, right?
Right.
That are connected to us at every minute. And there is such pressure for us to answer that text, answer that, do that, make sure your kids are in 14,000 sports, make sure this kid's in enrichment on this, and blah, 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 blah. what is so wrong? And that's what I loved. And you were like, hey, do you want to join me on this, third Thursday, let's join forces and do this together. And I love it because if we don't have something on the calendar, moms are willing to wipe what we have planned, push that aside for what our kids need. And I think that it's similar to health and wellness and taking care of yourself. Like, you need that mental health break, not even with your husband, but it's a time with your girls. That is good for your soul.
It is.
And it's something, and I love my husband. I love my time with him, but it's different when it's the girls.
It's different, and there's actually science behind it.
Yeah.
It's so important that people have a social community where they can disconnect and reconnect with other people. You need friends.
Yes.
You've got to have friends. And I think that at that time I was feeling like my circle is so small. It's so small because I am a devoted mother. I'm a devoted wife. I'm so busy with real estate, and I'm like lacking. And even though it feels, and I hate to say it because I know my grandma didn't think it was fucking selfish to meet with the Pythian sisters or do her bridge.
They loved it, and that's
they did. I mean, like
they
there
just
was
did
no,
it,
there
and
was
it's
no
like
debate. Like,
society's
it was
telling us we're
Grandma's
selfish,
going.
right?
But now we feel we're being selfish for carving out just an hour on a Thursday.
It's ridiculous.
And that's ridiculous. I'm bringing it back.
We're here to
bringing it
stop.
back. We want our girl time back, you guys, and it's so important.
We deserve it.
And you know what? My heart breaks because our husbands, they don't do it.
I know.
They don't do it, but they work
don't.
these funky jobs where they're with people for 12 hours or 24-hour shifts, and so when they're done, they're like,
We're done.
We're done. But at the same time, I'm like, I really hate that you guys are missing out on some guy time. I hate it. You gotta have it.
We both need to. Like,
Yeah.
you both need to in a relationship. It makes you happier when you are together. And kids are in the mix of all that. So I know with us, it's like, okay, there's always... I just kind of like had an epiphany the other day. I'm like, there's not enough time for everything anyways. So it's like, I just want to be intentional with my time and say, okay, I want to do this for an hour. I'm going to put my phone down. If I miss a text for an hour and my kid and I are doing something, that's 1 hour. I did read something one time that was like, if you give your kids 15 minutes of intentional time, no phone, no nothing, that's all they like literally crave, and that they'd be fulfilled, which is kind of sad to me in a way because we're never not connected, or at least I'm not. I'm not good at like, here's my phone, I'm going to put it over here. But what a cool goal would that be to like say, okay, for 15 minutes a day, I'm going to play the Guess Who game. I'm going to play
Barbies.
I'm going to play Barbies without a phone and not look at my watch, nothing. Yeah. And they crave it just like we crave the time away.
Yeah.
I think we can make it work, but it's, you know.
Oh my gosh, and you do. I think you really hit the nail on the head there with the word intentional. Mm-hmm. And it's sad that we have to read an article or remind ourselves to do this, but it's so true. And it's paramount to happiness. Disconnect and reconnect.
Yes.
And we need to do it.
We
need
do.
to do it as much as you possibly can.
And you have to be, and that's where that intentional word comes in, because it's not automatic for us anymore.
No.
So we have to literally go, okay, you have to literally tell yourself, I'm going to do this for 15 minutes. Like, set a timer. It seems crazy, but that's where we're at.
I think I think it's crazy when so much of our business is performed on our phone too. And real estate is a 24/7 kind of thing. So as much as I'd like to say like, oh, I go to work and I'm disconnect when I get home, like we literally don't get to do that. And I know there are a lot of other men and women that can identify with this that aren't in real estate. Like there's just an email. My God, I'm answering emails at 5 a.m. And you know what? It's not even that the expectation is that I do that. I set that on myself.
Yeah. Oh,
really
totally
do.
create it on yourself.
I hate it.
Because I've had people say, well, why were you up? Yeah, I was, and I knew if I didn't send it at 5 a.m., I would get distracted and not send it at all. So you're either going to get me an email at 4:45 because I'm up, or you might not get it from me. So that pressure, and like you said, I think it's self-prescribed. Like I think we put that on ourselves, but it seems like our peers do it too. So if you don't do it, you feel like you're being left
losing
behind.
Out.
Yeah,
and actually, you are.
You are
in this profession.
Yeah.
But on top of that, I know, for instance, I'm so thankful for the fact that I have you as a business partner, because I'm about to take about a 2-week-long vacation. Mm-hmm. And while I'm gone,
I got your back.
You've got my back. And when you're gone and you do your weekend trips, like I've got yours.
I'm like, Abby, I need you to help me here. And she's like on it. And she's like, I won't even call you unless there's a problem. And that trust and that loyalty and the relationship that we have means a ton, because there aren't very many times that we get to just say,
Disconnect.
I'm checked out.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I'm really happy for you that you're getting to go do that.
Thank you.
So
We're really
you deserve
looking forward to it. We
So.
need it. We've reached that point in life where like brain fog has set in so much, and we've been going, you know, a million miles a minute.
Yeah.
And I'm like, if I could put a visual to it, it's like that robot that's like,
Yeah.
and then the head explodes. That's where I'm at in life right now.
We don't need your head to explode yet. So
No,
we're going to help
no.
you through
So,
that. Yep.
Just got to hold on a little bit longer for
You
that
will.
vacay, and it's going to happen.
She's doing family vacay, and then we're going to go to Mexico.
Which I'm kind of really excited about the timing of that, because you know when you go on vacation with your family,
Then you're
you need
exhausted.
a vacation from your
Your
vacation.
family.
How many times have you said that? I need a
Vacation from my vacation. And then you
oh my
sound-
god! And then we're gonna get one. Oh, I'm so excited.
And then you're going to be like, bye,
Spoiled little brat.
kids. Bye.
Yep.
Yeah, we're
Yep.
going to have fun.
So we'll do North Carolina, and then like a week later, we're gonna do that, and then we go to Harry Styles,
Yes.
which I'm gonna let you off the hook on that if you want me to.
Okay.
We need to have that conversation.
Okay.
I feel like you want to be let off the hook, don't you?
I'll go. I'm good with it.
Okay. All right. So we're going to get back from Mexico, and then legit 3 days later, we're going to go see Harry Styles in St. Louis.
Okay, we'll talk about it.
Yep. You went off the hook. I know it. I've been waiting for you to just be like, I know you. I know you.
know.
You never be like, I can't do it, Abby, or I'm not
no,
going
I'm
to do
coming.
it, or I don't want to do it. You're just waiting for me to know and physically feel the fact that you're like, I don't want to get back from vacation and leave my kids to go to St. Louis to see Harry Styles. I know. I know.
You know I ain't canceling on
So
your
I'm gonna let you off the
$1,500
hook.
tickets.
It's
I'm gonna
official. I'm
come.
doing it on the... All right.
Can we just marinate on that for a minute?
That's
I don't
cute.
want to like.
Yeah. No, it's okay. I won't put you...
That's
Yeah,
cute.
you
Okay.
marinate.
I'll
I know
marinate.
what's coming my way. It's fine.
Oh. Well, we have some of our friends that we need to get to, right?
We do. They're here. They're
We gotta have a
mingling.
drink. We have
excited.
our good friend Melanie is celebrating her
Melanie's having an anniversary.
Woohoo!
Come here.
Come here, Melanie. You gotta get on
Let's
this,
bring
girl.
on our first
Bring her in.
official friend.
Yay!
Don't trip over those wires.
Yep.
Bring it in, girl.
Bring it in.
Yes.
We gotta ask her,
Special.
drill her on some
Yes.
questions. That'll be
So,
fun.
Get in here.
Okay.
She's here, guys. Okay.
How many years have you been married?
15.
So this is your 15th year.
It is.
What advice do you have for people about being in a relationship for 15 years, and how do you get there? Or how do you stay there?
I would say that you never fall out of love at the same time.
Oh, you gave me goosebumps.
Oh, yeah. That's so true.
It's a decision every day.
It is.
And so you both just have to work at it.
I love that.
I love that too. It's so sweet.
Maybe Lily can get that tattooed on her body.
So Melanie, so that people listening can know, so how many kids do you have, and kind of tell us. You
I
have.
have 2 daughters.
Yep. Okay.
I have a daughter Morgan, who's actually 14, and she's starting Liberty North High School.
Exciting.
Hey.
So it's exciting. And then Macy, who is 12 and
Aw.
is 7th grade at Heritage Middle School. So
That's
exciting. I can't
awesome.
believe I have a 12 and a 14-year-old.
I know. Isn't it nuts? Time
Yes.
flies when you're
It
having
does.
fun.
It certainly does, but it's been a fun ride. So.
Aww.
So Melanie, I met Melanie through my daughter Ava, and her daughter Morgan and Ava are besties till the end of time. And actually, we were just talking about Harry Styles. We're taking Morgan with us. Yes.
So excited.
Oh,
I can't wait.
Yeah, it's going down.
This will be her second concert. I took her to the Taylor Swift concert. a couple
Fun.
years ago.
Oh my
It was our
gosh, we
first
were there.
concert.
Ava and Lily and I were there.
you go.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
We
I love
went to
it.
That was her first ever concert, and it was fun. It was awesome. So far
That's
different
so
from
fun.
the first concert I went to.
What was your first concert?
I'm almost embarrassed to say, but
Don't do that. What was it?
Donnie and Marie Osmond.
Oh, yes.
All
That's so awesome.
Years ago.
Oh my God, I love it. Martha, what was your first concert?
I don't even know. Isn't that horrible? It was probably a country concert of some. Like probably, what was the one that used to be out at the amphitheater in Kansas?
Girl, I was not here.
Oh, okay. Well,
Dave
well,
Matthews was mine.
Dave
Charlotte,
Ma-
North
It
Carolina.
was good.
Okay.
It was a good one to start out on.
Dang. That's so fun. Yeah. Very cool.
Cool.
Yep.
Well, we really appreciate you coming. You're a super fan.
Hot Mom Summer.
Awesome. Everyone's asking, what's going on? Who are those ladies?
She's our PR lady. Too. You got to go through Melanie to get to us.
We really hope you guys enjoy your date night tonight.
Yes.
And kid-free night. It's so important.
We're starting a 6-week sabbatical
Oh my gosh.
from work.
Sabbatical.
We like that word. Abby and I are like dreaming of what that would be like.
I want a sabbatical.
We're like, what is a sabbatical?
6 weeks
Are you
off.
guys doing the RV thing still? What are you
No,
doing?
that was with COVID and stuff, the prices of that skyrocketed. So if we do that, it's going to be more of a short weekend of Smithville Lake.
Oh, that's
or
right.
something. We have a family trip planned to Memphis. We have a neighborhood trip planned to Colorado.
Fun.
And we have some fun day trips planned for just the two of my husband and I when the kids go back to school, and then just some chill time and a couple volunteer experiences with the family. Just kind of a
That's awesome.
time to.
Beautiful.
I love
We're
it.
looking forward to it.
That's awesome. Very good. I'm so glad you came and that you
Thank you so much.
shared a little bit about yourself.
Well,
That's
clinky,
awesome.
clinky.
Clinky,
Oh,
clinky. Where's
better
your
go
drink,
get your
girl?
drink.
Here.
Yeah, there you go. Clinky, clinky.
We got it. Well, I would say that this has been a very successful second field trip.
Yes, I loved today. It was so
Support
fun.
local.
Support local. Get
Support
out.
local businesses.
Come hang out with us. Connect with
Yes.
us. We'd love to see you on our monthly outings.
Yeah. You can look us up online, Facebook, Instagram, and connect with us through a message or something. We can include you into our wine night.
Yep.
And then obviously just find us on any of your favorite streaming platforms.
Yep.
Spotify, Apple Podcasts.
Yep.
I mean, are there other ones?
Well,
there's
we have our
Google,
own YouTube
Anchor.
channel if you
Oh
really
my
want to
gosh,
watch
yeah.
the nightmare that is before
so
you.
If you're working out on your treadmill and you're like, man, I would
Man.
just really like to watch some two chicks just talk. We have a YouTube
We got
channel.
you. We got you.
do.
Mhm.
And can we clinky to our producer, Steve
Yes.
Serrano?
Woohoo! Clinky, clinky.
Yeah, we couldn't do this without him. I mean, God.
Thanks,
we're
Steve.
so blessed.
We are blessed.
And everything just lines up.
It does. It's just easy.
I think we were like, you know what? Yeah, we're going to, oh my gosh. Full circle. The first time I told you I wanted to start a podcast was in
Nickys.
booth
It was.
at Nicky's
It was.
for that game. Oh my God, I forgot.
You did, and I'm like,
I was like,
what?
yes,
What?
dude.
What
We
is
were
it?
like, let's
Yeah.
start- And then we talked for a year. What's it going to be called? What are we going to do? Like, we talked about it for a year.
You're right.
And then I'm like, all right, this is happening. We started like researching and getting on Amazon and creating a wish list of shit that we didn't know.
And then I was like, you
that
know,
we needed.
Steve might be able to help us.
Yes. Then we had a neighbor move in, and Martha was like, let me talk to Steve. Like, yeah.
Let me
talk
see
to
what kind
Steve.
of equipment we need. And then
then-
he's like, these girls need some help.
Oh yeah, like we asked him for what we needed to buy like 2 times, and then he was like, you know what, it would just be easier if I just did it for you. We're like, yeah, it would be easier and better. Thank you. I love life.
Yes, it's
Fun
so
follows
fun.
us.
So fun.
Ooh, I dropped it.
Fun follows us.
Hashtag fun follows us.
That's our
Clinky,
next hat.
clinky.
Yeah,
Oh my
clinky,
God.
clinky.
We need
Bye,
merch.
y'all. We need
Bye.
merch. Bye-bye.
Thank you.